Hello everyone, welcome. This is going to be a relatively short unboxing video because to be honest with you, I typically won't do unboxings, but because this is a special occasion in terms of my experience and my journey, I am going to use this to unbox this other thing. Come with me. We're going to go into the other light room, as I call it. We're going to turn on the raw lights because we have some new product in here. And what am I looking at? First of all, yes, the Arundel towers are still here. Yes, I still have my Rotel system. That's in place. But what do we have in the front? Can anybody tell from this distance? What do we have tucked back in here? Those are new as well. I will probably unwrap those. At first, we want to focus on this one. This one is the focus of the unboxing. What do we have? That's right. None other than the Ultra Evolution bookshelf speakers by SVS. This will be a very candid one-shot unboxing, no music, no editing, no bullshit fake voice, no overemphasizing details and speaking jargon, because you know what? There's enough people doing all that already, and I just don't subscribe to that kind of thing. However, I do subscribe to them because I want everyone to do success. It just doesn't mean that I have to be just like them. What did Kendrick Lamar say? We're not like them. They're not like us. Anyhow, let's get to it. I'm going to put the camera down right here beside me on my table. Let me adjust the camera. You can see me in the background there. And we'll get to the unboxing. Well, this is not going to be... Oh, camera goes the other way. See, I'm not a complete professional. I'm not going to be able to see myself here. Actually, you know what? Maybe I will flip it around so I can see myself. Yes, one take. Where am I? There I am. What's going on? Let's flip this around. We're going to do the unboxing together. Let me adjust the camera so it's pointing in the right direction. I'm going to get down on the floor. How about that? Cut my head off. Not literally, of course. There we go. So I don't do unboxings, and I generally don't do these kinds of videos. But hey, today's exciting. These came in just today. There's a bit of a story about it on my Facebook page. I don't think it's actually on the page. It's on my actual profile, where these were delivered via a carrier like Purelator, UPS, FedEx, that kind of thing. But it was directed to a location that doesn't hold Purelator. It was directed to a place that holds FedEx. So I had to intercept. I had to call the company. I had to call the location. I had only like an hour or something to figure this out. I had a rough night. I woke up. I was in a bad spot. So I was resting, but also thinking, oh my God, like this opportunity, if I don't do this or figure this out in the next hour, then I'm going to miss my chance to bring these home, to do this content. I mean, I would be off by another 3 or 4 days. You know that time is money, and I don't like wasting time at all. So let me not waste any more time. How about that for a segue? I've never had SVS in the house before. This is my first opportunity to see them, to experience them. I've seen them at shows. I was able to listen to the Pinnacle Towers at Florida. Not Pinnacle. Pinnacle's the wrong word. It's the Ultra Evolution Towers. And the largest ones are, I know there's a Titan, there's a Tower, and then what is the largest one? Is it Pinnacle? They already had a Prime Pinnacle. I don't even remember the name of the largest tower, to be honest, because all I know is, and all I need to know is, it's the largest one. So I don't have the model number for that one. Maybe it's in the booklet that comes in here. So paperwork as always. You guys know what's in a box. Don't make me do this. It comes with 2 sets of rubberized feet, which is cool. So you can put the rubberized feet on the bottom of the towers. There is a booklet in here that has the names of the towers. So let me do that. At least I can get the name of the tower right. So, Ultra Evolution Series. It is Pinnacle Tower. It is written right there. It is in the booklet. I got it right off of my instincts the first time. So that is what it is. Of course, there's paperwork in the box. You guys know there's always paperwork in the box. Your regular stiff foam, this is actually more dense than normal. I'm noticing this is heavier. It is a white foam. You can see there. I don't know if it's focusing the right way, but it is cellular foam. Pretty basic. And then inside there are 2 speakers in this box. You can see. Let me bring the camera closer. There you go. So there are 2 here. They come with grills. I got them in a white gloss. Obviously, my room is white. Obviously, the room is white, so I have white speakers in here, of course. Let me see. Port on the back, grill on the front. I do this with one hand. Let's take the grill off just for names. There's actually, that's a really good feature of the grill, to have nothing covering the tweeter cover. And it is actually smoothed out towards the front. So here's there's the angle. You probably can't see the angle, but yes, there's a surface around here, like it extends the waveguide inside the grill. So when the grill's on, it has a little bit more of a guide. So it is smoothed out towards the front, which is awesome. The pads for the magnets are there. That's really cool. So these pads connect to the hardware on the front, which means there's not magnets embedded in the materials. I'm going to lift them up from here. So they're individually bagged. There's nothing covering the woofer. Well, the grill actually comes like this inside the box. You can see the woofer here, the tweeter here. So the grill is attached inside so that the grill actually protects the cone during transport, which is smart. It's a way to transport everything together, and it's a way to protect the speakers themselves. Now I'll put one aside and I'll open up the second one. Actually, they're supposed to go up here anyways. So I don't have white stands for them, and I will be just demoing them in my room. It's a 2.2 system. I also got the subs. I'll show you them once I move the camera out of the way. I don't know if has anybody else done an unboxing of these? I know that Cheap Audio Man has probably shown them. I'm sure they've been on a lot of other channels. I know Gene at Audioholics and some of his crew likely evaluated them. I don't remember them being anywhere. I'm not sure if Aaron had them tested or demoed. I don't follow a lot of Amir's stuff. Who else? Zeos. I don't think Zeos Reviews had them yet. My buddy Jay didn't have them. I haven't seen them anyways. He might have them. I don't know. Very nice. Let's see if I can do a one-handed trick to move this box out of the way. Without dropping it too hard. There we go. All right. So, bring this stand over maybe. Do we want to see what's going on? So each bag actually comes with one of those like silicone packages. So it's wrapped, it's fabric wrapped, and then it's plastic wrapped, and then there's one of the moisture absorbent bags inside of each bag. It's one on the back here. That's kind of cool. So now we have them set up. Let's actually peel the plastic off. Let's zoom up a little bit. Camera's getting a little bit warm. So let me see. I don't want to damage a whole lot of this plastic. So it's sealed on the bottom with a little bit of tape. There's 2 of these actually. So there's 2 of them. per package. They're not the same, but that doesn't matter. Plastic bag, and then the cloth bag is on the bottom. These are white gloss. You can see that white, that very, very beautiful white gloss right there, which you could almost see like reflections. There you go. Really, really, really nice white gloss. SVS already has, like always has a really, really nice finish. They're if you see any of the actual damaged product, like from unfortunate incidences with customers, you see that their lacquered finish or their finish for the gloss surface is actually really, really thick. So kudos to them for that. Let me tilt this up. I'm not doing one of those like Woody sound up like curtain pulls today. That's not what we're about. I have pads already on the top of my stand, so it won't damage the gloss finish. I hope anyways. Never really know with materials these days. I've had white gloss before, white materials before, and sometimes the interaction of the rubber and the surface of the white, you can actually stain the white finish by using the wrong plugs. I don't have any B-roll to shoot. I'm not going to be editing this. This will just be the one angle. I'll do all the B-roll later, so if you want to see more about them, definitely come back. Set them in the middle. All right, so pull the camera up close. Here we go. Here's my curtain pull. Should I do it slow? Do you want to include your own music? Someone start playing Careless Whisper. Did I have it sitting on the back? That's okay. Beautiful. They are a nice looking speaker, I have to admit. The angled surface there on the front, the angled baffle there in the front, you can see that it starts to change direction here, so the tweeter and the woofer are time aligned. The guys from SVS have talked about that ad nauseum. If you really want to know about the tech, tune into SVS. I'm not going to go over it again because they already have. I don't like doing stuff that everybody else has already done. Looking at the speaker right up top, you see that new tweeter design, the cover, the phase plug, very nice. Tweeter is very black and dark. Hardware is solid. Everything seems to be in order. The glass fiber woofer is actually really loose. It's really pliable. It's a lot of easy movement there. That's really good. The finish is perfect, as you would expect. Like I said, SVS has always had really good finish. Let's go and tour around it, shall we? Let me flip this camera. So, there we go. There's a nice look at the SVS Ultra bookshelves or stand mounts. You get a picture of my feet in the background. Subscribe to my Only Feet. Yeah, so there you go. There's the angled front baffle. The chamfered front, which is actually hard to see. There's another angle right here on the cabinet. If I point down at the cabinet, you see it there. Angled front. So the front is narrow. The back is pretty plain, but the back is also angled. If you can see that, it actually changes an angle right here, and it doesn't have to, but it is. So the front width here and here is the same, and the back of the speaker is actually angled. Or maybe the bottom part of the tower is angled. It's interesting because the Arundel towers are angled too, and you can't really see the angle that the bookshelf is in because the speaker reference in the back is also on an angle. The back, pretty nice port, 2 inches I think, binding post, pretty good, solid. These are already tight, nothing's loose. The jumpers are in place. The sticker's really, really straight. So yeah, that's in good looking shape. So while I have these unboxed, that's really good. I will have to move them out of the way. I'll open up one of the subs just for funsies. Let me flip my camera. Get on with this. I will move this one out of the way and I'll bring in one of the subs. just get real intimate here on the floor. So we'll move this one. No dropping. And we'll bring in one of the subwoofers. Drag it over by the bag. Oh, it's too far for me. So these are the SB 1000s. I chose the SB because of the sealed, the nature of a sealed sub to produce a smoother slope on the bottom end. Also, acoustic suspension is known, I wouldn't say faster because frequencies are still measured by per second, so it's not faster movement of air. There's no such thing as faster. I guess this acoustic suspension for me offers something of a matter of additional support for transient response, so the woofer can start and stop faster, giving it a more accurate sound profile, lower distortions. Now, I don't know how real that is. People can argue with me in the comments if you want. As long as it's in the comments, that's fine. You know how it is. Comments and sharing and talking about stuff online is more important than anything. You don't have to subscribe. You don't have to like the video. I mean, those things help if you want, but you don't have to. But leaving comments and talking about things that are either important, relevant, corrections if I've said something wrong, because I'm not reading literature and I'm not repeating text specs. I'm only going off of what I can remember. For me, sealed subs offer something of a smoother, lower response. I don't need the bump for home theater because I'm only doing 2.2 channel. And these subs are not all that heavy. So that's the SB 1000 sub. They're about 30 pounds. I'm a strong guy. I'm carrying it around like it's a micro 3000. So there's the back. You've got your high level inputs, power inputs on and off, all your digital controls, USB for adaptation, Wi-Fi, LFE input. Yep, really cool, really awesome. I appreciate SVS for allowing me to review and have these items in-house. They did send them to me. However, I will say that the events that led up to this point are a result of, I probably should have opened this one. You guys don't even get to see the speaker in the background. It's on the other stand. Let's tune in again. I'll show you the rest of it. So what happened was in one of the happy hour videos that they did, a live session, I was tuned in on, I believe it was YouTube video a couple weeks ago, and I was announced as a winner for some products. So through a matter of discussion and talking with the crew and marketing, and I've seen them at Florida and Expona and done my own videos, and my Instagram has done pretty well, and I'm known as an industry kind of person, which is odd for like winning and having products. So after a discussion, this is the result of that discussion. The winning, my name being called as a winning person translated to this, and I'm not going to say how, and it's none of anybody's business as to how that happened. What I am going to say is these were sent to me. They were not monetarily paid for, but however, whatever I'm going to say is going to be honest. My opinion and how I express myself about this stuff doesn't get bought and paid for. That wasn't the arrangement. I won them in a contest, so that way the monetary value, whatever that situation is still rightfully in terms of the winnings. Anyways, it's a little bit complicated. I don't want to talk about that too much. Just want to be honest and upfront. That's how this happened. These didn't come from like a warehouse sale. I didn't buy them from anybody else. These were sent to me from SVS. Very nice tone. I will get them all set up and running and make sure that they're all good in the next little while. I do thank you for joining and watching. What a beautiful pair. That is a really Nice looking pair. I got the Arundels in the background, which is very, very strange. I know it's like competing brands. I should have moved them out of the background or not in the room at the same time, but whatever. It is what it is. You know, customers out there do compare brands. They want to know what this one sounds like, what these sound like. How does the Sub and the Bookshelf sound versus a tower? That's what you're going to find out. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use the Orchard Audio amplifiers I have to power and demo each, and then I will post videos for their sound quality, either through this camera, the DJI, or maybe something else I'll use for the sound. Anyways, that's been a lot from me. I thank SVS very much for the opportunity to check these out. For you for watching, I appreciate it. Stay tuned. Definitely follow along with this journey. I'll be showcasing what these sound like in room. I'll be comparing them to a couple of other things. I'll finish my unboxing here so they're both visible. But for now, that's me in the new Ultra Evolution bookshelf stand mount. Obviously stand mount, there's no bookshelf there. Speakers, unboxing sort of overview experience, and I will see you in the next video. I appreciate you being here. Leave your thoughts and comments. Check out the next video clip. All right, take care.